Hey, I just got back from walking my kids and I to McDonald's, and I just wanted to comment on how there was a guy there who worked there. He was an employee, and you could tell he was of a kind of foreign ethnicity. I mean, I guess technically we're all of some foreign ethnicity, but you know what I'm saying. Like he looked like he was straight from like Mexico or Puerto Rico. I don't know, someplace of mostly darker skinned people, and he could barely speak English, but he was singing, and he was singing so well the whole time he was on the job. And all he looked like he was doing really was like stacking stuff, so it didn't really matter that he was singing. It's not like he was being rude, but he was singing so loudly, not like obnoxiously loud, although I guess someone could say it was obnoxious. But I really just, I really admired how he was. First of all, he looked younger than me, and most people, like Mitt Romney, I guess, would say that his position in life is a poor one, not just financially, but in every other way, because if you look at it in a monetary way, if you judge people's worth and value and their life's worth and value on money, then I guess people would think that. But he was just the happiest, most just free-spirited person I'd ever seen. He was just he made a rhythm out of everything he did. Every little French fry container that he picked up, and every cup, and every little thing he had to do, every task that he had to do at work that was boring. He put a little dance into it. He did it with a smile, and he was singing so just to my soul, and his happiness just radiated through him. And I thought I would share that because we all have, struggles in our. I've said like a million times in this video, and I hate it when people say that, so sorry. But we all have struggles in our lives, and a lot of us don't even get to have struggles in our lives because we die at a young age, or we are stuck in a hospital with some kind of horrible illness or cancer or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. I mean, we all have different levels of struggle, and it's so a slap of reality, a slap in I don't know how to put it into words. It was just a very refreshing and kind of perspective changing sight for me to witness such a unique thing to witness in a fast food place. Usually people, if you the typical fast food worker is always they seem so unhappy, and I think it's because they're used to how people judge them, and I don't really blame them. Like when I'm just gonna say it, when redneck type people are quick to insult fast food workers and call them rude, I want to be like, okay, well, you're not exactly the nicest critic of them either. Like, I mean, so, but I guess where I'm going with this is that I loved him. I loved watching him, and I actually think I'm even gonna call that McDonald's and tell him that he sang beautifully. Because I actually intended to before I left, but the kids were just too wild, so I forgot. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, and I hope you're having a good evening.